F1, not seen you for a long time.
No, it's been a long time, Mo. I've had computer problems and work problems and all sorts, but I'm back bigger, better than ever before.
Good for you, mate. Right.
I'm like totally confused. I thought that was the countdown for the starting gate, but it's you guys just connected to the flight.
Yeah, for synchronization of weather.
Yeah, no, I totally missed that. I was already up in the air, so.
All out.
No task. What the hell is that all about?
So what time is the starting gate then? What time are we starting?
We just went through it.
I'm like so confused. Yeah, I don't see anybody.
West USA.
Are you in the right server?
weather.
Are you right
Yeah,
server?
but
West US?
but I see plenty of people that have not gone through the gates, and I don't see anybody ahead of me. So, Flieger Papa, I see him at like 40,000 feet. 14.
It was such a nice thermal. I could not lift on. I had to do it. I'm above now.
Yeah, F1's the same. I just hooked into that thermal and just kept going round. It's very nice.
I don't know why, but I couldn't get the weather to load.
You guys are in the back.
I'll try it again.
Was it stuck on live weather?
I can get the bloody simulator to load.
Don't forget the preset max headroom. You've got to turn the computer on and off again, haven't you, to get it or close the program down?
I loaded it in, but I just can't recognise the file name. What was it called?
It's Lake something thermals. I'll tell you now.
GG Lake District, it's called. Or Lake District
GG
to
Lake
Scotland.
District Thermal. Yeah, GG Lake District Thermal 14 knots gusting.
Oh, right. No, it's not appeared there. That's a nuisance.
Okay.
I'd go for live weather and see how I get on with that then.
And did you place this weather file before launching Flight Simulator? Because
before loading. Yeah.
Strange.
Okay. I'll try live weather, see what it's like.
Well, live weather at this time may be quite calm.
Live weather at this time of night, it'll be pitch black.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but live weather.
And cold.
But, okay, let's just try that.
36, and that needs to be July.
You should have it from last time. It's more or less the same as we used before.
What was the file name we used last time then?
UK thermic, 14 knots, I think it was.
All the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Because that heats up real quick.
Okay, well, there's two ways to do this task. One is the nice scenic way, which is the way I designed it, which is stay low for the first part of the flight, 1,500 feet on the ridges, enjoy the scenery. And the other one is to get really high and just blast around it. It's entirely up to you guys. It's a friendly night. We can do what we want. But I should be staying low. If anybody wants to come down on the ridges with me, you're more than welcome.
I will.
Okay. We will follow you, Marcel. Maurice. Sorry.
I'm not here to race. I'm here to enjoy the company.
Quite right, too. The only one thing we will need is that when we get to Pooley Bridge, there's a chance that the thermals, that's the very end of the next but two. It was the original end of the task, but we've extended it. So, yeah, when we get to Pooley Bridge, you may have to find a ridge and stooge around until the thermals reform, because it can be blue over there, but they will come back eventually. But you will need about 5,000 feet to get over the Moray Firth. So, just a heads up on that one.
I come down to you guys. Like,
Long way down.
now from 15,000 feet down to 9, and I continue.
Mac Overdrive, are you dumping water?
Oh no, I'm not. I shall.
Because you are visualized like.
Yeah, I
you
see
are
you too with
dumping.
dumping
Yeah,
water.
thanks for that. Thank you.
Yeah, I had that last week and I wasn't dumping water. I was flying on the chili task, and for 2 hours I was dumping water, which I wasn't.
Lots of water.
I think
I am
there's
dumping water now.
Have you got the updated? Are you flying AS33 or what are you flying?
AS33, me.
There's been an update and I think they fixed it in there.
Ah, cool. I'll get that as well. Yeah.
Right,
Looks
so
cool, though.
looks like I'm dumping water then. I actually am dumping water now, just to give myself a
Hello.
bit more. Hello.
Good day.
Good day.
Good now.
Dobry wieczór.
Good evening.
Hey up, cock.
Anybody from the Netherlands here? Your team equalised with Brazil in the last kick of the normal time. Anybody from Brazil? Hard luck. Your team just lost the lead in the last kick of the normal time. My wife's going to give me an update at some point.
You're dumping water as well, Mo, from my view.
Am I? Yeah, that's strange, isn't it?
No,
I'm
I dumped the
definitely not.
water before I started flying, but that's different water. Sorry.
It's kind of away with me.
Right. I'm going over to the other side of the lake, guys. So a few names I've not seen here before, but then again I have missed the last couple of Fridays, and this is probably going to be my last one before Christmas because I'm running out of days to do things. Windreamer 2, hello, I'm 403.
Hello.
Wishful Karma. This is a good karma flight, this, so your name is in good company.
I object to this. Mac Overdrive, Wishful Karma, Wind Dreamer, and the computer gives me wasteful tea. Really?
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Could be worse. When I first signed up for it, I was Choppy Jester 52, and the hell that came from, I have no idea.
Yeah, I took my name from the control on the guitar amplifier, Max Overdrive. Maximum Overdrive was the...
I didn't get a
good.
choice. It just told me what I was going to be.
Oh, really?
Ah,
Yeah,
I chose-
but you can change it. Yeah, there's some option. You will always, I think, have this original one, but you can be visible as someone else in the flight simulator. Because I was like cardboard tortoise or something like that, is the previous name, and change it.
I actually am on taxi duty tonight, so you will see me disappearing to go and pick up the other half from a Christmas party, unfortunately. In fact, I'll try and spawn back on somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and try and get that weather sorted. It might be worth closing Flight Sim down and starting it up again when you rejoin.
Yeah.
Might do it.
I don't know what's gone wrong because I put it in the right folder, in the weather folder.
Ah, but did you put it in the presets folder inside the weather
Yes,
folder?
Yeah,
Ah.
inside within a sphere folder called presets. Yep.
Oh, that's probably what I've done then. I just put it in the weather folder, not weather presets.
No.
Ah,
couldn't
well, it's
be
good
that
to know
easy.
my mistake. It's good that I know my mistake now, so I can move on. Ah.
Stand by what I've said before. If Microsoft wanted a dog, it would buy a cat and convert it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, some just come underneath me. But it wasn't a glider. I suppose it is a glider. I'm just not getting the right liveries.
I see you as a glider, 4-3. It's me, the Caviar Singer.
Yeah, hi. Are you in a discus, yeah?
No, DG808.
All right, okay, yeah. I haven't got that one in my stock. I must download it.
Ah, so you
Okay.
see me as a Bonanza?
Yeah. I thought you were flying a bit slow for a Bonanza.
Yeah, no, I'm slowing down.
Mo, you might be interested. We got in contact with a local full-size gliding club from the Model Flying Club, and we're having a talk tomorrow night at our AGM about rebuilding vintage gliders with a possible trip over to the workshop sometime.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that was a little thought after one of our flights together. You were talking about full size, so we made contact. Very nice people, and yeah, that's tomorrow night. Oh no, it's not. It's Sunday night. I've got my days mixed up. Sunday night. Yeah.
I was going to say, you do realise England are playing France tomorrow night, can't be?
I have no interest in football. It's just.
Have you not?
I really haven't.
Well, it was a toss-up between me going to the AGM, which are quite boring, and watching the match. And I'm watching the match won, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's Sunday night. I did get my nights wrong.
Which vintage gliders?
Ah, right. They have got a Olympic 2B, is it?
Nolly 2B, yeah.
Yeah, they've got one of those in parts at the moment that I believe is going to bring some bits along to sort of show us, because it fouled. Well, there's something to do with the CAA and the glue, so it's sort of had to really be completely rebuilt. But I will know more on Sunday night.
Yeah,
That's
we used to say
Ringmere Club, isn't it? Ringmere Gliding Club.
Ringmer, yeah, Ringmer Gliding Club in East Sussex, in the UK.
a mate of mine was in a syndicate with an Nolly 2B, and he's trying to sell me his share in the damn thing. what he'd forgotten was I'd helped him put his wings on one day. So I said to him, "How are you going to advertise it? Easy 6-man rig. It is a beast, that thing.
Really?
So heavy, yeah." Can you remember the field you put yourself in, Hef?
I beg your pardon?
Can you remember the field you put yourself in?
What? No. Ah, it was here, was it?
Round about here, yeah, on the other side of the lake somewhere.
Yeah, it was on slope going uphill. I remember that. It was sloping uphill. Looked
Yeah,
flat from up here.
It always looks flat from up here, and that's what you got to watch. Right, so I'm in good shape. If anybody's following me, I'm at just 3,000 feet, so I'm going to head over to the other side now and pick up some height on the other ridges. So that was Windermere. You passed over the tourist town of Bowness. If anybody fancied those two fields in the middle of Bowness, forget it, because they're picnic areas for the tourists. It's full of people flying kites, eating food, and dogs crapping and stuff like that. So it's empty in the sim, but it ain't empty in real life. Right, I'm going up like a train here. So the Calviar Sim, if you look to your left, that's the next lake we're going to go down. You're just on it now, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna cross in that little because I didn't understand why you were going past the waypoints. It was to get over the. So I'm just gonna go through that little hole right there and go on the other side. Hopefully, I have enough speed to go because I'm sinking. Really cool.
So I'm going to head for the waypoint now. There's two Windermeres. This is the top end of Windermere. For those that don't know the history, Coniston is quite famous or notorious. It's where Donald Campbell unfortunately lost his life going for the water speed record.
In the 60s.
Did he hold it for a while, Donald Campbell?
I was quite a young boy at the time. I just remember the headlines. I think he did, and he was attempting to break it. And I don't know whether he hit some flotsam on the lake, but it just reared up, and the last thing he shouted was, "I'm gone," and that was it.
Oh, everybody's disappeared.
I'm still here.
I was going to say there must be a log of it somewhere, but that's probably too soon.
I think he held the land speed record and was going for the water speed record. I don't know that he ever held the water speed record.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I don't know the full history of it.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he held the land speed record.
Well, he definitely did that.
Is there a particular reason I'm seeing you at twice my height, Mo? Is there something I don't know?
I had to get some height back up because talking away, I missed the turn point, so I'm having to go back for it.
Yeah, me too. Although it's very pretty where I'm flying.
It sure
Okay,
is.
I've got it.
Beautiful country.
Well, it's even better in real life. There's lots of clubs around. Well, no, Eden's gone now. Ruffeth often come over here on a day out. My club doesn't because we've got a lot of airspace in the way, which kind of limits us a bit. Eden Soaring used to be the place to go, but they're in the middle of a legal battle at the moment. Some 15-year-old kid was showboating to his mates and oversped the glider, pulled the back end off, crashed.
Oh.
I mean, he's still alive and he's still working, but his parents decided to sue the club. So they've had to close, I'm afraid.
That's
We live
Very silly. Oh,
we live in a litigating world, I'm afraid.
what would be their case?
Something that the BGA missed, the club missed, all the people that had done the annual checks missed, but somebody had marked the vario wrong. You know, the when the green meets the yellow, the rough airspeed was wrong on it. So it should have been set at 70, and it was set at 80. So he was showboating, flying low at high speed. Did full deflection on a couple of flying surfaces, which you're not supposed to do. Yeah, and took the elevator off. So there may be some shared responsibility somewhere, because at the end of the day, the BGA missed it, and all the authorised aircraft engineers missed it. And it had been in the country about 10 years, so there's been a lot of misses along the way. Being
And
purely
what-
mercenary, I lost one of my customers.
What was the glider that had this accident?
Well, they weren't a wealthy club, and I think it was probably either a K-13 or an old ASK-21. I can't remember what the fleet was now. I could look it up because I've still got their records on file. They were one of my customers.
And did it happen like recently, or it's older case?
It's about... Well, they took the database down about the middle of this year, so it would have happened late 20? No, late 21. Not long after the restart, I think.
So it will be probably in this you have some gliding magazine in your country, and my wife bought me a subscription of it for birthday like 2 years ago. So I think there's a section of accidents, so maybe I will find it.
Yeah, you must. I think you're talking about sailplane and gliding, are you?
Yeah, that's it. I don't have memory for titles, but yeah, that's it.
When you get to the end of Coniston, use the space between the end of Coniston and the turning point to get height, because we're going up to one of the higher peaks now, and we've got to get over it. there's a bit of a gotcha along the way because you'll hit some convergence in one of the valleys and it'll throw you around a bit. I'll just give you fair warning on that one. I should let you find out for yourself, really, but never mind.
The thing, Maurice, is that I can see everyone, but you disappeared like 5 minutes ago. I don't know if anyone has this same issue.
Yeah, I had the same issue, and now I can see about 3 or 4 gliders, but I lost about 60%.
Yeah, I can only see F403.
Oh, you have the good company.
I can see you,
the
Hef,
leader.
and I can see 403. I can see Home Skillet and Burkow VR Simmer.
Strange things happen.
I can see 8.
Wishful. I can see Wishful now.
I see
Maybe the names are right next to each other.
Could be.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I think Paradude is quite far from me, more or less near where disappeared Maurice. But, well, I don't see Maurice. I see Wasteful Tea, Gentle Dragon, Wind Dreamer, and
He's
Figure
gone off.
Papa.
He's gone off to watch the football, I think.
No, I'm still here. In fact, I'm coming back towards you, Hef. I've got to the end of the...
Oh, have you? I'm scraping a bit.
Get to the brown bits and stay over on the lake. Stay over on the lake. So once you get to the end of the lake, it's a fairly decent climb up from there. I'm in about 1.5 to 2 up here. If you can get to me, you'll be fine.
Okay. I'm in about that here. Oh, I see where you are. Yeah, I can do that.
No, stop going down.
I recognise that sound.
Please don't go down anymore.
Is this wishful karma?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Wasteful Tea just flying through a big lump of sink. With not a lot of height to play with.
I can see VHEEE down below. Maybe
Yeah, I
needs
see
to...
also him. But here's I'm also circling here, and I think he will manage.
Some people are complaining about the the way the cloud look. I mean, that's just like I'm looking right now. It's just they're beautiful. Just don't understand.
Yeah, look good to me as well.
It's not so much the way the clouds look that people are complaining about. It's the way that the thermals work underneath them or not in some cases.
I don't know. I was watching those guys on YouTube. They're flying, motor airplane, and they were complaining about that the clouds don't look that great.
Oh, the clouds
visual.
look fantastic.
Yeah,
I think it's settings. I think.
I don't know
Yeah,
what
it
they're talking about.
depends on settings. You can mess with settings and they will look weird, like black clouds or something like that. But, well, Maurice did it well and it looks nice.
Yeah, they look super nice right now.
They got to fly slow, use a glider instead of propellant.
So, a kind of dumb question. but motor gliders, allowed to fly at night or not?
Sure, they should be because it's a powered aircraft.
No. It's more to do with the navigation aids, you know, so that's not VFR by definition at night.
Ah,
That would
they
be
still
what
have they still have the nav lights on that, don't they?
They've got nav lights on. Whether they've got the instruments on to do
Yeah,
IFR flying,
exactly.
I don't know. Do you know, nobody's ever asked that question before. I really don't know the answer to it.
So there you go. It's not a silly
Interesting.
question. There. That's why I say there's no such thing as a silly question.
No.
I only
Should
ask
be
because
not.
I have a friend who may or may not have done a paramotoring flight in the night recently, which
Oh, that would,
which probably is completely illegal.
yeah. I would
Yeah,
reckon that
I
one
keep
was
quiet
not
about that. If I
So that's why my friend was wondering whether or not it was the same in gliders.
Unless they've got their landing lights on and they illuminate the parachute, that's. I reckon he's taking a bit of a chance.
we've got to be on. Gliders have got to be on the deck half an hour after sunset. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's 45 minutes after nautical twilight in the US. And in Mexico, I don't have a clue.
What about those durations of, like, you know, 50 hours and things like that? Must have been done at night.
That's
The
true.
thing you have to watch out for. I did a flight with Chris Evans, who's the admin on the Facebook page group, and we were flying in the mountains somewhere in America. One of Chris's favourite haunts. And it was getting quite late, and I could see the landing lights on one of the airfields down below. It was getting later and later. Anyway, we decided to land. The airfield we were landing at didn't have landing lights. Didn't have runway lights. And on the way in, we just could not see a bloody thing. It was crazy. And thinking back to my early instruction days, my instructor always used to say to me, don't get caught out late at night because you'll be flying in lovely sunlight up there, but when you get on the ground, it's dusk.
Yeah, you'd be amazed how good the Mexicans are at establishing an ad hoc runway with lights on dry riverbeds. They're really quite good at it for some reason.
Sounds like the voice of experience.
Yeah, that's to bring the drug carrying plane in, isn't it, or out or something.
It's so funny. We went not far from where I am. We went up one of the arroyos, one of the dry lake bed things or dry riverbeds, and we were doing some filming for the German equivalent of Top Gear, which is even more bizarre, with some off-road cars. And a friend had offered the use of his quote horse racing track, which was about a quarter mile of dead flat arroyo riverbed, cleared to about 6 degrees slope at either end, and just wide enough to land a Cessna on. And we all thought, well, it's a horse racing track. Of course it's straight and like that. But why are there no roads coming into it?
How are you doing, Hef? I can see you going up a little bit there.
Yeah, just got a little bit. Yeah, nowhere near your height.
Yeah, we'll come out a little bit. You're a bit on top of the ridge there, a bit. Don't follow me now. Keep going on the other way. You'll pick it up. I'm just stooging around.
So we should go to the next waypoint or gain height here, altitude.
At the waypoint, there was a good turn, a good lift.
Yeah, you need to pick up to about 3,000 feet before you try and go over there.
3.5.
Okay.
Gee, good turn up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 11 including myself.
What direction have you got the wind coming from, Mo?
Should be about 220.
Oh, right, I'm not too far out then, because I've got about 250 actually, because I just picked a preset in the end. Not too dissimilar then, that's good.
Yeah, it depends what speed you've got.
Yeah, well,
About
it's just a
10 to
preset.
14 knots it should be.
14, oh, I'm a little bit happier then. I've got 18 at the moment.
Well, that's all right. Keep going further down, Hef. You're a bit.
Further down
You're going the
toward.
wrong way now.
Oh right.
Yeah, if you from the end of the lake to the next waypoint, you should be able to pick up some really good lift, as long as you don't go too far over the ridge. If you can see where I am, just follow my track now, because I'm in 4 up.
Right, looking for you.
Yeah.
I'm heading towards the Irish Sea.
Uh-huh.
Can't pick up any lift above those hills.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Although, I mean, it's crazy.
Well, I just found some magical blue thermal and I circle it. It's going well.
Yeah, I see Gentle Dragon in me, or
Only just in the air.
not good.
No.
A little bit left here. Oh my god. I have so much stutters. It's probably
Come on, where did you go? You were here. You went beep, and now you've gone. Where did you go? Shit.
Move to your right a bit.
Am I right?
Yeah.
I know it was here somewhere. I just flew through it on the other, going the other way.
Sorry, which way are you heading?
I'm heading
towards me or away from me?
Northeast at the minute.
Oh, okay.
I'm at the wrong end of the lake, I think.
Yeah, turn around and come back. Can you see me?
Yeah.
So I'm half over lake and half over the ridge, and that's about the best slot. I'm going to turn round, just follow my track. Paradude, you've probably got about enough height to go. You just get in there, I think.
Okay.
Oh, come on, you bloody thing.
Actually, if you sync the weather, there's a couple of nice clouds around. You might be able to pick something up. Well, I'll go and check one of them out. If not, you've always got the choice of putting your engine on.
Yeah, okay.
Where's the fun?
Oh, it's just drifted past me, that cloud now. I don't really want to go back and try it.
I'm gonna bail out, guys. I've got to go and do taxi run. So thanks for the run. If you're still here when I get back, I'll might spawn on someone.
Good luck.
Okay, and well, nice to see you again. Have come back
See you
another
again.
time.
If it's Max.
It's Max Overdrive.
All right, sorry, Mac.
There we go. Bye.
Yeah, see it, mate.
Take care. Bye.
So odd. Gentle Dragon, we're getting lower and lower.
Ah, yes. I've dumped the ballast.
There's nothing. Crazy. It's weird. Get anything from those little hills.
Well, as we now have these official helicopters, we can send a rescue team to
Put a winch for gliders.
Oh, I'm going to turn on my engine because it's just not happening.
Okay.
Hey, rocket.
if you're heading towards the Old Man of, which is actually the Old Man of Coniston, there's a tiny, tiny lake which is surrounded by a few ridges. Don't go down there, it's a trap. You'll not get out if you get in there.
If you come underneath where I am at the minute, Heth, I'm
Yeah.
going up quite successfully.
Okay.
Which, if I can achieve it, means it really is an easy lift.
Yeah, I've got +1, +2 now. Thank you very much.
That's okay. It gets better as you get higher as well, seemingly.
Yep, it does. That's life.
Those are the bad bank balance as well, man.
God, but there's absolutely no lifts. It's crazy. Oh, wow.
Well, this is quite disconcerting.
What altitude should we be passing Scaffill High?
Yeah,
What altitude should we be, like 3,000?
certainly no less. 4 if you can get it. I've just come through some horrendous sink in a minute, and I'm in trouble.
Yeah, I know.
And I
I've been
designed the
there.
task.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah. That ridge where Paradude is and I is pretty much the best place I've found so far.
There's very little wind up here, 8 knots. It's like a really
Yeah, they seem to have improved their shadowing effects, because it was never this difficult when I originally did it. But I can understand it, because some of this area should be in the one ridge should be in the shadow of another ridge, and this is happening now. Never used to happen. So that is an improvement, but it doesn't help us.
Rock. Sorry.
I kind of suspect that half the tasks we've done over the last 12 months aren't going to work when they get the weather finally right. Because we've been kidding ourselves.
And yeah, I thought I was a good glider pilot. Yeah, once you're above the ridges high enough, you're fine. Then the problem is
Getting there.
if you're too close to them.
This wind's running right along that ridge. That's read this bold back.
You shall be good to go there, Wasteful. 3,200, 3,700.
Yeah. Cool. I just found one back on that place where I was stuck before and just went round and round and round. And
Yeah, I'm just going back there because I was really stuck.
Voice check.
You're good?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Welcome, Rocket.
Sorry I'm late. I had a car issue, and then my new HT headset that died last time died again.
Okay.
Now I gotta send it back a second time. Great product.
oh, which one was that, Rocket?
The Reverb G2
Really? Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's not good.
had really good visual too. I loved it, but this is the second time I've having to send it back. Starting to wonder if my computer's killing it.
I've had issues with mine recently in that it all seems to have gone really pixelated again. So presumably after the last update I've got to mess about with settings once more. Which I don't
Yeah, I
really
found the same.
understand. Sorry, say again?
My Oculus Quest did the same. I was having such brilliant stuff, and now it's just gone all pear-shaped.
You have the same one I do?
Yeah. It's also just gone. The frame rates have gone completely crazy. It's sort of stuttering and gives you a massive headache when you fly over it for a while.
I noticed mine was blurry.
Yeah, mine, up until the update, I'd got mine to a point where I was really, really impressed and happy with it. And now I'm back to can't stay more than an hour inside it because it makes you feel, gives you headaches, and
Wow.
it's all, everything is, I just want to say pixelated. Yeah, it's,
But
you know, in the
Brand,
old days when a straight line was never straight, it was a series of small steps. It just all looks like that all the time now. Again.
And what brand was that?
That's the Reverb G2.
Oh, same thing.
But up until the last update of Flight Sim, it was lovely. I mean, just beautiful. Get out of here, that shouldn't be sync.
Yeah, I'm finding the same thing. It just looks weird. Something's not right here. Hello?
It's a big ass ridge with the wind at almost 90 degrees, and yet it's telling me I'm in sync.
Man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm having fun. And what's your wind? 8 knots up there as well?
14.
Okay, no, I've got 8. I was trying to get what?
Oh, sorry, I'm kilometres an hour. That was on the side of Scarfell Pike. But I would really have thought that that would give me a lot of lift.
Yeah, I'm struggling here also. It's 6 knots of wind.
Okay. I'll take care.
Or I remember 403 saying, "Yeah, take the scenic route. Take the scenic route."
Thanks.
Yeah, go low, don't go high.
Yeah.
You'll only get out of this what you put into it.
Well, if Hef remembers our trip to Mount Cook, I'll tell you what I told him then. Don't follow me. Follow Hef. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Don't follow me right now. I'm struggling.
Let's say I'm running the Apple Map Pro. The textures above those hills are spectacular.
Yeah, I must give that a try. I keep hearing about this Apple Mac thing.
Yeah, like for example, right now you almost feel the relief in the texture. You feel like there's, it's pretty incredible. It's totally worth it for me. But it does improve the visual experience of the sim.
I was loving it, but again, that's something that since the update, it doesn't seem to work anymore.
Oh, really?
It tells me to update it, and then there's some config, something, blah, computer speak, doesn't love me anymore. So I can't get past the, you must update me.
Oh. Yeah, it's... Oh, I'm gonna go for it now.
What waypoint you all on?
Careful, bye.
A Scarfell Pike is what it's
Pike.
called.
Scaffold Pike.
And
That's the one, yep.
It's the... there are 4 peaks in the UK that lots of people do charity walks for and things like that. And Scarfell Pike is one of them. The four peaks are Snowdon, Scarfell Pike, Helvellyn, which you'll come across later, and
You guys
Ben Nevis.
climb mountains for charity?
Well, you can walk up them. There is a path. We call them mountains, but in relation to the Alps and New Zealand, they're just big hills, basically.
Oh, we would love charity walks in Florida. Piece of cake.
With a beach and back.
Yeah, right. We actually had these paint walks where you go, or they throw this powdered shit on you, and you get all different, or color runs. That's what they call it.
Like color run, that's it. Yeah.
And they throw all different kinds of colors, so by the time you get done with it, you're covered with all different colors of chalk on your body. And if you sweat any at all, it sticks right to you.
Yeah, Florida looks lovely till that whole explanation about flooding and in a place with alligators just doesn't seem to work for me at that point.
Nah, that's not for real. Gators are only places where people aren't, mostly. I don't like people.
The trouble is, I don't like people, so I try to go to those places.
So you're stuck with alligators.
Well, then you might run across a couple, but usually they're very few and far between. But I have seen some big ones. 10 feet long and 2 feet tall. That's a big gator. Big enough to eat you.
Yeah. Some very wise advice I was given years ago, which was never hunt, shoot or fish for anything with more teeth than you have.
Well, you also have to be careful of them stealing what you're catching, too.
Although having said that...
Yep.
Sorry.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, I also heard that you must never insult a gator before you cross the river either.
Good. All good points.
Good advice.
Usually I see them when they're crossing from one water body to another. And it looks like they can't move very fast, but they really can. But when you see them, they're walking like in slow motion. But if they had to catch you, I think they can run like up to 20 miles per hour. So I wouldn't want to get chased by them.
So you guys on the way to Buttermere now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of lift now.
So, following a bit of an exciting flight that was far too windy to be flying, a few of us who did the whole paramotoring thing got into an argument about whether it was safer to take up golf. So we looked at statistics for the number of people who die on golf courses, excluding those who die of medical reasons. I mean, I know everything's medical, but, somebody goes to play golf and has a heart attack, not included. Has to be directly 77 last year in the US, including, get this, 5 by golf-related drowning, which I don't understand, and 5 by
find their balls.
Yeah, and 5 by aeroplane crashes.
Wow.
Which I thought, well, that's fair enough. Some guy loses his engine, tries to land on the golf course, hits a bunch of golfers. That's your statistics screwed up. Until I read that was in 3 separate incidents.
Wow.
Interesting.
That wasn't a Saturday morning flight, was it? With Maverick.
So I've taken up base jumping instead.
You've got to be really fit to play golf anyway, because if your partner dies on the golf course, you've got to keep picking him up and putting him down at every tee. It's a bit
Is there
The drown-
any death by bull strike?
I don't
Oh,
think so. I don't know.
no.
I suppose
I
there's
saw it
got
when
to
I was-
be.
When I was in South Africa, I saw a guy tee off, and we told the caddy not to stand in the way, and the guy drove off with his wood and hit him in the side and just split his skin open. It was the most horrific thing ever. Yeah. But he didn't stand in the way again. The drowning could probably be on the 19th hole.
But I figured the number would be quite high, but once you took out the non-golf related, it would drop down to almost nothing. Nope. Stupid crazy.
Yeah.
If anybody can see where I am at the moment, I'm getting 3 up if they need lift. Paradude.
I can see you, but I cannot get to you.
Okay, well that's not helping you. My saving grace.
On the run to Buttermere, the sort of valley
Yeah.
just before has some really good lifting.
Yeah.
Yes, I've gone up from 1.8 to 2.6 now, so it's helping. Three now. Good.
Are you through Buttermere yet, Des?
Yeah, just come over the top of it now. Found a really nice chunk of lift, tried to circle in it, and then just found myself losing more height than I'd gained.
Yeah.
By a lot. I'm trying to work out whether to sneak round the side of the hills and try and get lift, or just straight line over the top.
Oh, well, that's decision day in gliding.
Made it.
I'm just hoping we get to the end of the course before those cumulus disappear, because I'll be stooging around to try and wait for them again.
Whew.
Could be an easy run to Batham weight if you had about 3,500 feet.
Halfway down this track, straight on the rum line, there is lift on one of the ridges.
Yeah.
Which obviously I flew straight through because I'm impatient and it's all about instant gratification.
Gotcha. Right. Keswick. That's that. Oh, that's nice. I'll take that. Got an extra 100 feet back. But lost it in horrendous sink. There you go. Pardon me.
So is England likely to win against France, or?
Piece of cake, dear boy. Piece of cake.
I don't think so.
That's a big call.
I was going to say, sounded very brave then.
They've got one star player who's an absolute gem, Mbappe. And England are going to have to basically mark him out of the game, I think.
Is it a game that's likely to be worth watching for a non-football playing type of a person?
Always hard to tell with football.
That's true.
It's very
I just don't know. My wife said before it'll be either be an exciting thriller, a high-scoring thriller, or it'll be dour because everybody's so defensive. It's because it's the knockout stage. Nobody will want to lose it, and not losing normally translates into boring.
But that seems to be kind of how England's played all the way through, isn't it?
Well, no, I mean, the first game they won 6 something or other.
Yeah.
Last game they won 3-0.
I have to say, I speak as a man who's only really caught the World Cup through the Mexicans watching it. And no matter what your level of Spanish, I defy anybody to understand what the hell the Mexican commentator is screaming about. They really do get very, very excited.
Oh.
When you get to Keswick, don't head straight for the turn point because there's some nice lift on the ridges and the wind is straight. And you'll see when you get there, the wind is straight into it.
Is that at Keswick or on the way to Keswick?
On the way to Keswick. They're just on the... where am I? Where's me?
The big baldy ass mountain to the left of the lake.
Yeah, it's to the north of Keswick itself. I just need to swing around and go through the turn point and get over onto that ridge. The turn point itself is right over Keswick. Just gone through it. And I've got Helvellyn next, which is a nice climb.
So I'm on the left of the lake. That's probably those hills you're talking about to get some lift.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so that's it. I picked it up. Yeah.
Helvellyn is marginally higher than Scarfell Pike, although there's not much in it. It's only about 50 meters or something like that. get as much height as you can going up to Helvel, and even if you got to do 2 or 3 beats to gain some height. Well, if you get a thermal then, because the run down to Pooley Bridge is next, and then it's over the water to Scotland. In fact, I think I might be in a thermal here. Gonna try this. Yes, I am. Boy, am I in a thermal.
Hey, you don't get that much lift. I'm surprised.
Just got to make sure the wind doesn't drift me onto the rocks, but I'm currently in 8 up here.
Cool.
Under this lovely black cloud.
I'm guessing the A20N that's near you isn't a glider then?
No. Definitely not.
Airbus Neo.
What with the 8,000 and something meters he's currently passing me with?
Oh, Windreamer's doing well, 7,000 feet. Are you on your way to Scotland, Windreamer?
Yes, I am. But I started way high, so it's been a downhill glide.
Okay.
This is my third time trying task, and I had that much altitude, so I wasn't going to keep it.
You didn't fall for Mo's siren song of "Come down low, it's more fun."
It is more fun. You got to admit, it's more fun.
Well, the last 2 times I had to use the motor, so this time I haven't, so I'm happy.
No, I mean, seriously, guys, they do seem to have done something with creating wind shadow effects in those hills. It was a lot easier when I first designed it.
So when did you first design it, though? How long ago?
When did we fly it, Wasteful? It was a few months ago now, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, so things have changed. We agreed on that. Things have definitely changed.
Yeah, okay, so in lift like this, I would seriously be thinking about throwing my reserve. Panic! Panic!
Did you sink the start with me?
I was about 2 minutes after you, or 3 minutes after you.
Oh, you got 4,000. You going up? What are you worried
Yeah.
about?
And that's what I mean. If the lift I had hit just then was
All right.
airy up.
Yeah, I'm going to move on to get through the turn point, and then I can think about. I've just passed 5,500. And this should give me lift all the way to the TP now. On the side of the lake. And it is. I'm staying in T2. I'll milk it for all it's worth.
Have you been through the Keswick checkpoint already?
Yeah.
The next one's I see, got you. So you're heading off down that way with it.
Yeah. Well, the next one's Helvellyn. Then it's a short run to Pooley Bridge, and then it's grab a thermal, grab the hike, and let's go to Bonnie, Scotland. And you'll take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you.
Hurry.
Part 2 of the task, which I'm trying to get ready for early in the new year, because I won't be around much the next couple of weeks. The only difference between Scotland and the Lake District is they spell the word lake L-O-C-H.
Okay.
But the scenery is pretty stunning as well. We'll be taking in places like Loch Lomond, Ben Nevis, Loch Ness, going for a bit of Nessie hunting. But again, it's equally stunning scenery, a lot like this, but they just spell lake differently. Hope you can join us. Gotcha. Right, here we go.
It's all going dark.
It's probably that big cloud you're under, is it?
I think it's a big cloud I'm about to be in.
Even better. What's cloud base? What height you at?
It looks like I'm just coming up on it now at 2,150 meters.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I'm in it at 2,250.
Well, the thermals are working a lot better than the ridge.
Yeah, but the scenery was prettier down there.
It is. It is spectacular. You have to agree.
Oh no, I've got lost.
How can you get lost? You're following a line on the sat nav, aren't you? On the.
Yeah, but I kind of keep forgetting which end of the line is the one I'm supposed to be pointing at.
Follow the yellow bits as they move. They'll show you the direction. You can always pull your brakes and come out of the cloud. You don't need that much.
Hello.
Oh, Hell
Good to
Valley.
see
There you
you
are.
again.
Gliding.
Boom, 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 boom. Can I afford to put some speed on? Yes, go on, we'll do it. -2.
I've never done it, but once you're at the base of the cloud, if you enter the cloud, are you still getting some lift from the thermals, or does it stop at the base?
Now, in real life, they go into the cloud. They tend not to come out the top, although they can do on rare occasions. The problem is that I think in Microsoft Flight Simulator, one of the bug reports says they are coming out at the top rather too much. They should stop about part way in.
Okay.
That one felt like it was dying as I was going up into the cloud, but it could just be me kind of losing where the thermal was.
Well, those ground thermals are not that much connected to the normal cumulus clouds. We had a flight where there was no wind, but very towering clouds, and then you seem to have cloud thermals, but at this amount of cloud that we have today, I think it's mostly the ground thermals which are like more or less disconnected from the clouds, sadly.
Okay.
And they can go, yeah, very high.
Should be here. Yeah, it is. That'll do me nicely. Let's go round in that.
Did you land, Windjammer?
Yes, I did.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm getting near cloud base, so I'll be heading over to join you in a second. So pile some speed on.
My way too.
It's getting a bit black. Dear me, can't come down.
Is it worth chasing you? Do I need the extra height?
Chasing who? Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just passing 8,000 feet now. I'm just bidding right in the cloud. So I'm going to go to -2 and blast my way into Scotland. Got rocket glider in front, paradudes in front, VHEEE and Gentle Dragon and F1 are to my left. Oh, I'm out of clouds. Lovely, I can see again. Oh, what a pretty view.
Did you change the month to June or July, whatever it was?
Well, actually, I mean, did you sync the weather? Did you sync the start with us to get the same clouds? Because above me now, I've just come out of the big thick black one, and above me is all blue, but I can see some CUs off into the distance. Did you hear me say 3, 2, 1, go at the start?
But that was for the start gate, right? That was not
No.
No, that was to sync the weather. You should have been at the screen where you were ready to press the fly button.
Oh, okay.
And then we do a 3, 2, 1, go, and we all hit the fly button, and then we all arrive at the airport, and the clouds and everything should be in perfect sync. So when somebody's in a cloud, they can all shout at us, say, right, I've got some lift, get over here. So you may just be out of sync with us, because we have come to quite a lot of blue stuff to get over here. And now the cumulus that I was in is behind me. I don't know whether it's still working or not. Wasteful can probably tell us.
Just come out of it.
I got plenty of clouds above the water, though, crossing.
When you get to this gliding airfield, which I've never ever heard of in my life, I don't know whether it's one that Microsoft dreamed up. It's actually quite a narrow, short, well, it's a narrow strip. It's not too bad lengthwise. But when you do land, try and put your brakes half in and get to the end of the runway and then turn right or left and get off the runway. Otherwise, there's not going to be room for us all to get in, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do land short, try and slew out the way so we don't give you an out-of-body experience as we all fly through you.
And it has a slight dog leg in the middle of the
Yeah, I didn't notice that. And also, when we do the next test next year, if you do decide to wear a tow, just be aware it's a very dusty strip. There's a bit of a gotcha in there, because you can't see the bloody tug in front of you.
Right, Hef, I'm back, you guys. So yeah, I'm going to spawn on you, Hef1.
Yeah, I'm miles and miles and miles back. I haven't done very well. I've been concentrating.
Yeah, it can be quite taxing on the brain.
Yeah. Right, I'm on my way to Scarfell Pike. That's number 7 if you've got your flight plan in, and I'm way behind everybody else.
What time have you got?
I daren't look at the weather because I'm gonna do something bad.
Oh, right.
I'm struggling.
I'll set time.
I think the map put the notes up. It's sometime in July. It said any day in July. I think.
Yeah, that's what I've gone for. The same date as today in July.
I'm going to play around with the times in the next one, see if we can get a nice golden sunset over the locks, because it would look quite stunning.
Oh, that looks nice.
And when is that going to be next time?
Well, I don't know. It's up to Mav. He sets the tasks. I just submit them to him, and in fact, any of you guys can submit a task, and you'll go through it. And,
but when do you think you will submit yours with the luck test?
I'm going to submit it. He's already got one version of it, but I just got to change the timings of it, because I'd like to. There's a TV program in the UK at the moment called Traitors. It's like a game show thing, but it was filmed up near Inverness, and some of the sunset scenes are quite stunning. So it'd be nice if we can get the ending times close to sunset. It should be quite spectacular.
But I mean, like, is it going to be in 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks?
No, it's going to be early. It's going to be early in the new year, basically, because I'm not going to be around for the next 2 weeks. I'm running out of days that I can do.
Okay, so more like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the weather sorted now. Unfortunately, I'm all out of sync with you lot, but I'll just follow Hef1. I'll help him along.
Yeah, thanks.
You know, it's just -3 out there going along that road out there, you know. I mean,
what, in
you
the
guys,
real world? Whoa.
Yeah, in the real world. Yeah, I mean, you guys are from all around the place. You probably get all kinds of weather. But -3 in the UK, everyone that comes over here, they say, oh, it's -20 in our country, but they come to the UK and they say, wow, it's really cold. I think I don't know why that is.
It's the damp. It's the damp. I've done -20 in Canada, and it wasn't as cold as a -2 over here.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was a -3 out there. That was stinging in your face.
Whereabouts is that? Sorry?
Just on the south coast, down East Sussex.
Oh wow, so -3 forecast for Southampton would have been about right then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Southampton?
Well, I was born in Grimsby, but I've lived down in the New Forest for a few years. But I live in Mexico at the minute.
Probably a little bit warmer then.
Yeah, you'd laugh, you really would. It's about 27 degrees at the minute outside, and people are walking around in jumpers.
Oh, God.
Because, you know, it is winter after all.
Yeah.
In which part of Mexico are you?
I'm on the very southern tip of the Baja Peninsula.
Okay.
So just where the Sea of Cortez separated from the Pacific Ocean.
Okay, I wasn't at that side. I was the eastern side of Mexico, and of course Mexico City.
Yeah, The weather's crazy up there too.
Well, I've just been outside, and the -3 was actually stinging my face. It stings.
Well, there are lots of nice Plan Bs on this coastline.
Ooh, got some lift. Back for some more.
15, 13 miles to go.
That would be an interesting end to a task, wouldn't it?
What, landing on water?
No, a task of indeterminate length with a random counter that says now to simulate some form of you need to get on the ground immediately kind of accident. And then wherever you are, you have to make your landing from there.
Well, I did think about it for tonight, but then I thought, no, there's quite a few new people tonight that I don't know, so I better not spook them.
Don't use one of my routes then.
Well, I mean, this airfield, as you'll see in a bit, if when you get over it, is actually really quite small, so you might want to pick a field and go in it anyway. It's entirely up to you.
It looks crooked too. And it looks like it's in a slope. It looks like it's going. It looks like it's in a slopey runway.
It's got a dog leg in the middle as well, which doesn't help.
Yeah, it's a bit crooked as well. So it's trying to determine. I should land with the trees in front of me at the end of the runway. Yes. Interesting. Very nice. Going down the road.
So which body of water is this, Mo?
This is the Solway Firth.
Solway Firth.
Hello. Do you? Bubbles? Hello. Honey, my kitty cat.
I think Firth simply means mouth of the river or something like that. Well, I'm not entirely sure. I don't speak Scottish. I just drink their flavoured water.
Yes. They do seem to be estuaries, like the names of some of their rivers, which are estuaries. That I think they do throw that in there first. But, you could be right.
Next one, we were flying over the Clyde near Glasgow at one point, which is quite fun. Can't actually do it in real life because it's going through their airspace, but hey, it's a sim. Let's have fun.
I flew from Dunstable straight away down across central London and landed not far from Hastings, where I live, a few weeks ago.
It's a completely crooked runway. Funny.
Yeah, I say I've never ever heard of it in real life. I'm just wondering whether it was one that Microsoft threw in, glider-friendly airfield. I must ask around, see if anybody else has heard of it. Well, I'm empty. Why am I going so blinking slow? Get some speed on.
Dreamer, hi.
Hello.
A lot of fun.
Yes, it is.
Oh, so that was a misjudgment then. All that effort to try and find height, and I'm now find myself 800 meters above the finish line. Don't give me lift. That's not essential. No. We've been very generous, Mo. There was no sneaky height restrictions or anything.
No. I don't do racing. I don't do daft things like that. I just enjoy the scenery. Call me old-fashioned.
Old-fashioned. Are there any in real world or in sim world? Are there any glider flights where you take off and just fly as far as you can? No return, just out.
I think the Reno racing guys sort of do that. They have real races and real just. I don't know if it's a question of going and flying as fast as they do fly a task. They do fly a route, but
right.
But the aim is to get there as fast as you can. So.
Yeah, I just wondered if there was sort of like a distance. Take off and fly as far as you can.
Oh, so as far as until you lose lift and you have to land and see who gets the furthest away.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I've done one where you just take off on the south of the North Island in New Zealand. You just see if you can fly the whole length of the island just using lift. It's just a challenge.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking to one of our club pilots who's also a competition pilot, and I gather, I don't know, I don't do competitions, but I gather that they fly like that a lot in competitions. You know, last time when we talked about field selection and flying around the field and checking it out for cables and pylons and that, they don't do that. They just fly and fly and fly and fly, and they just keep going and keep going until they can't actually fly anymore because they're too low, then just dump it straight into a field. Now, I'm only going off what you said. Somebody might say, well, that's total bollocks, but I wouldn't know, but it just seemed a rather daft way to fly to me. And quite dangerous.
Yeah, a bit reckless.
Right, the wheels are going down. I'm going to follow you in, Wasteful. I won't look, I promise.
Nice. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Nice. That's cool. In VR, it's super cool.
Only if it works.
Yeah, Wasteful is doing loops above the runway, dumping water.
Oh, he's showboating now, Wasteful.
He is. But that's cool. Really nice.
I've already got rid of mine, so I can't do that.
Another one. Oh, wow. That's really nice.
The only thing you don't realise is I do that because I can't actually land the bloody thing.
Not going to be alarm guard, is it?
I'm gonna follow you for the landing. Still bouncing.
Oh, I'm gonna run out of runway.
Those windmills are a bit close to an airfield, aren't they?
Nice. Very nice. So cool.
Oh wow, I'm seeing livery for the first time. Oh, I like the stars and stripesy thing, that's cool.
Yeah, it's the America one.
Yeah.
4-3.
Well, I'm glad someone's using it.
No! Oh, you pillock.
I've not done anything.
196.6 kilometres. Like, for 4 more kilometres, I couldn't just have flown round in a circle? You prat.
Could have done. Oh, I forgot the dog leg. Oh, there we are. I should do it now.
All watching.
I know. I hate it when you don't doing that.
Bounce. Perfect.
I liked all 3 of those landings.
What do you mean all 3? I didn't bounce it 3 times. Right, I'm off the runway. Somebody else can come down now.
I can't talk. I may have had a little re-airborne moment.
No, seriously, did I bounce that one, guys? Didn't feel like it.
I watched you. I followed you with the camera, so you had 1 bounce.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much I think it was 1. But not a particularly big or spectacular bounce, just a kind of...
No.
A gentle skip.
A controlled bounce.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll take a controlled bounce tonight. Turn myself round so I can see how others coming in.
think Flieger Papa's next.
It's got like 800 meters to lose or something. Oh, Flieger Papa, point it straight up. Big tail slide. Kick it round on the rudder, whatever it is you're supposed to do.
You realise when he lands, he'll be taking off in an F-14 next and buzzing everybody else in sight. Sorry, Flieger, I didn't mean that.
I really enjoyed that. Whoever it was who put it together, thank you. That was... I like that a lot, actually.
It was 4 or 3. Oh, really? Well, we're here watching you for sure. I only see Windreamer's nameplate. No, I see, yeah, I see 4-3. Windreamer. I don't see Raceful. Oh, yeah, yeah, it depends. So we're so close to the ground that's... Depends on the orientation of the camera, I guess.
Oh, okay. Right, I'm there.
At the beginning of the runway.
Listen, guys, I'm not disappearing just yet, but I do need the little boy's room. I shall be back in a sec.
Mo, I am probably going to disappear, so thank you for that this evening. That was a really good one for a first one back after a few weeks. I enjoyed it. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you. I'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep, bye.
Yeah, I too will be gone till the end of January.
Okay, so do you like those community fly?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah, good.
It's really
They're
nice.
a lot of fun. All right, for
Yeah,
you.
had to have foot surgery and no weight bearing for 6 weeks.
Oh.
That's what happens when you get old and fall down.
I'm with you, man. All right, you're. No bounce. Very nice. Very nice. All right, you guys. That was my last one. Thank you so much. 4-3. Thank you so much, and we'll see you to the next one.
Have a good evening, night, or day.
Absolutely. Day for me. Bye, you guys.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye now.
Ciao.
All right, chaps.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you gliding?
We are.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you started?
Oh yeah.
You're quite
Some
far in.
have finished.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Some haven't.
Yeah, some haven't. Some of us still going.
Nah, it's all right, mate. I'll just seen people were in here, so I just jumped in. But if you's If you steady away, that's fair enough.
Yeah, we're almost up the finish line.
Where you flying?
In the Lake District, UK Lake District.
Oh man, I would have fucking loved to have done that. I'm in Carlisle. I live in Carlisle.
Oh really? Oh right,
really?
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I've missed out there. Have you got the task? Is the task about? Is it
Yeah,
in the
Yeah.
It's on Discord.
my
Forever.
plans?
Yeah.
Lake District of
Yep.
Scotland. Nice. Oh well.
It'll be the Saturday flight. I think it is the Friday flight, the first one.
Ah, bastard! I missed out on that, haven't I? Let's see where you've been. All right, okay. I've walked around a lot of them places.
Yeah, I've cycled up a lot of these hills as well.
Yeah,
I
I've been
know it
doing the
well.
Rainwright. I've done 80 other Rainwrights.
Oh really? Oh right.
Yeah. Ah well, I'll give this a go sometime then.
Yeah, it's always
every Friday night or Saturday morning, depending where you are.
Yeah, well, I was out tonight on a works do, so that's why I didn't do it. I didn't think I'd be back so soon, but obviously, what time did you guys start?
9.
9:30 UK.
Yeah, no, I wasn't able to make it.
Not a great works do then, no.
Well, you know, it's like everyone has a fucking meal and fucks off, don't they?
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother this year. I've already said I'm not going to do my work.
It's kind of just a bit of a procession, really. You know, what do? You work at them all day, go out, have a meal, and talk about work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'll go and sit and put my feet up, I think.
Right, I'm clicking in the messages for the plan for it, and it's not doing anything because obviously I need to download the plan and the weather preset.
Yes.
But I'm clicking in the 3 messages, but it's not doing anything. Unless I'm being a monk.
You got to download them, obviously, yeah.
Click on the Friday task, and then you should have a panel open up on the right.
Yeah, hang on then.
Go to the bottom of it.
And if you just click on it, it automatically goes to your downloads file.
Yeah, well, it's a see inside thread for most up-to-date files and more information. Then it's obviously got the thread link underneath, and I'm clicking it, but it's not doing anything. Oh, yeah, okay, ignore me. I'm being a monk.
PLG file.
No, I've got it. Just ignore me. I'm just being
Just copy and paste it.
Yeah, I've got it.
And you have transferred weather files before?
Yes, I've done all that. Yeah,
I guess as long as you've just got your presets in the weather folder, because someone earlier on put it in just the weather file, you have to have a folder in for presets, otherwise you're not going to see it.
No, I've got you, mate. It's yeah. Oh well, I'll have to give that a go sometime.
My headset's playing up now. God dear. Keep switching views. I might have to take the headset off.
Won't be able to do the Sim Soaring Club task as well tomorrow because of the England game's on.
Oh, we can't miss the England game.
No, I'm out of luck.
Yeah, I think Rocket's coming in.
Mm-hmm. It's about to land.
Oh, on again now.
You must be all concentrating. Well, I'm going to set the sim off on an overnight flight. Zurich to Mumbai, that'll do.
Wow.
Not in a glider.
No. That's some autopilot.
Yeah. Take off, go to sleep, wake up, land it. Life of a virtual airline. That's if Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't crash.
Yeah.
It's always a bit of a gamble.
Max Overdrive, you're looking a little bit low there.
Say good evening, everyone.
Good
pal.
evening. So what's everyone up to tonight?
Fish.
I'm flying from Munich to Mumbai. I was sleeping.
Paradude's going to soak us.
Max overdrive. If you come to where I am, I'm in a 5 up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Best one I've had all night.
Right up there.
Yeah.
Where are you guys? Are you over the border yet?
Well, I'm almost ashamed to say where I am. Don't judge me. I've just done Pooley Bridge.
Oh, okay.
I had the biggest struggle ever. I was hugging hills and it was a nightmare. But I did it.
But you made it.
But I made it.
I no shame in that, pal.
No.
So that's absolutely fantastic.
And I'm going to finish it now. I can feel it. So that was probably one of the most enjoyable flights I've had in a long time.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Look,
go on.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, if it was easy, you wouldn't get any sense of achievement out of it, would you?
No, that's right. There's something pretty magical about hugging a hill and, 10 minutes later it being way below you and you think,
yeah,
I didn't think that was ever going to happen. Yeah.
Glad I didn't die on that hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, keep your eyes peeled for part 2 in the new year, because we'll be off up to the Scottish Locks.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But I'm not going to hang around for you. I've got to go now because I'm desperately needing some sleep. So thanks for joining us. It's fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant. And Merry Christmas, and see you in the new year.
Yeah, you won't see me before, but yeah, have a good time, guys. Have a good Christmas, and see.
Thanks, Evie. Thanks for the great flight. It was really good. I enjoyed that. Lovely scenery.
That's no problem at all. Thanks a lot for coming. All right, guys, I'm off. Take care.
All right.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Yes, okay,
See you,
bye-bye.
mate.
Good night.
Bye.
Everyone's going.
Yeah. Oh no, tip stall. Are you in?
Well, I didn't hit the ground. That didn't help. I see I've been flying it in 2D because my headset started playing up. It's getting
Oh, right.
Use. And I'm not used to having to use the mouse to look around.
Oh, right.
Because with VR, you just turn your head.
Yeah.
And whilst I was looking around, I lost sight of the speed indicator.
Well, I'm heading for waypoint 2 now.
Waypoint 2?
Yeah. Well, number 13, but it's WP2. Yeah. And I'm getting sort of thermal lift on and off all the way.
Oh, that's good. Right, I'm less than 1,000 feet now. Because I'm in the AS33, I'm going to turn the power on.
Uh-huh.
I'm right behind you now, F1.
Righto. I'm chasing down Gentle Dragon, but I'm never going to catch you.
Oh, I don't know. Still looking for left. I don't want to cross that water this side.
No. I'm watching you. You're going to be my guinea pig.
Oh, he crashed. Nope, not doing that.
Yeah.
really.
Like you guys are close to the airfield, close to the end.
Yeah, but there's a hill in the way.
Are you coming along behind me, are you, Gav?
I'm slightly to your left and a heck of a lot lower. You're a lot faster in the 33. I'm in the discus.
Right, yeah.
And you left with a lot more height. I sort of did the chicken run, really. So.
Well, I went. There was a cloud. I don't know what time zone you're in, but there was a big black cloud over to
Yeah.
the right. So I went
Yeah.
out to that.
Yeah, I was. I hooked a little bit of lift, but I didn't want to hang around too much. So I'm going to make the shore. But like they said, there is a big hill in the way.
Yeah, I see. Jet will try and circle in around there a bit.
Hello, Mac. Give me a lift.
Hello. Yeah, a little bit. other side of this hill as well.
Oh no, I've just crashed. Oh, the computer's just crashed. Flight sim. I was 2.1 miles to the finish.
Oh, you didn't crash into a hill with the computer?
No, it's just crashed the desktop. The whole thing's gone. Oh. I love you, Microsoft. Oh well.
My headset's been playing up. I'm playing in 2D now again.
Well, that was a damn good task. That really was. I enjoyed that. I can't believe that. Well, that's it then. I'm going to bid you all good night and see you on the next one.
Okay, good night.
Yeah, cheers and that's Hef1 out. Bye now.
See you later, Hef.
Quiet, mate. I can't hear you. Hang on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You're right. I'll adjust.
Yeah, I'll call it a night as well, I think. My headset's playing up a little bit. I think it needs to do a restart, so... Yeah, catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
Okey-doke.
Thanks for coming.
And yeah, good. Buzzy bye.
Why is there always ridiculous lift when you're just trying to land? Oh.